but I don't know if we ever talked about this. Like, how do you, as a man in 2025, treat a woman correctly? And it's crazy thinking about the fact that there's a lot of young brothers who see this, and this may be the first time they ever heard something like that.
That's a fact.
That's crazy, right?
I guess we should also think about the fact, because I know the rebuttal will be, well, what kind of woman we talking about?
Well,
because some guys lump and some women lump certain men and women into a category, like all men do this or all women do this.
Well, I guess let's do this. Let's do this from the jump. I don't care what type of woman it is.
Okay.
The way I treat you is either going to be right or wrong or whatever. There's a right way
good.
to treat you. I'm not going to, because for me, I'm not going to treat you in the way your actions deserve. I'm going to treat you in the way my God said I should treat you.
Because of the character.
Because of the character. Who ain't got nothing to do with you. It's got to do with who I am.
Absolutely.
How God told me to be. Because even if you my enemy, God told me to love my enemy.
Absolutely.
So I don't care. Like, me opening the door for you and treating you with respect.
That's just who I am.
Has nothing to do with who you are.
That's good.
Man, Derek Minor had a line in a song one time, and I never forgot. I thought it was a great line. He's like, if she forgot that she a queen, show her who she supposed to be.
Dang, that's good.
You know what I mean?
That's good.
So it ain't like, oh, she out here doing whatever. So you treat her as such.
Yep.
It's like, no, man, maybe she's never had anybody speak into her life in a certain way.
That's good.
One of the things I do with my wife, and my wife knows this, she'll be with me when I do it. Like, sometimes we're out and I just have a sense, like, I was like, do you mind if I just compliment her? Because I just want to make sure with that more. I'm like, yeah, go for it. And I guess I like, look, I don't want nothing from you. This is my wife right here. I just wanted to say this for
Very good.
And I hope that, whatever. And like, people are like, break down and cry sometimes, or like, be like, yo, like, nobody's ever said that to me before. Especially not wanting. I want people to know, like, I don't want nothing from you.
Yeah, that's double-decker respect right there. This is my wife right here.
Right here.
Yeah.
We ain't, whatever. But I asked her permission if I could just tell you.
Right.
Boom. You know what I'm saying? And because a lot of women just haven't been spoken to by a guy who doesn't want anything from them.
Yeah,
and I say this as a former dirtbag who used to manipulate.
Yeah, me too.
So I understand how this can be used that way.
Mm-hmm.
And like, I'm like, Lord, give me the rest of my life, give me the opportunity to use it this way.
Right.
So I don't think there's any, I don't want to treat people in a way, quote unquote, they may deserve if I see them acting out.
Because that's what culture's breeding right now.
Yeah, she lived this way, she do this, treat her like that.
Match the energy.
Yeah, don't save her, she don't want to be saved.
Right.
Cole one of the best out there. I just don't like, you know what I'm saying? So like, it's like, how do you find a metric for how you should treat a woman?
A woman in general, not my wife, just in general, right?
Yeah, period.
You know what? Well, maybe this is what changed. When I was younger, I didn't know. When I had my daughter, that gave me an ultimate metric of how to treat them, because I know how I want her treated. And even if I didn't have a daughter, I know how how I would want my mother treated. You know what I'm saying?
Well, that's powerful though, because like a lot of people say that. They say, when I have a girl, now I realize
it changes everything.
What I did, what I saw, and I'm like, oh crap, like I gotta protect her from the old me or whatever, right? And that's cool. But like, how do we get to that place to where like, this is how I would want my mother treated?
There you go.
Treat everybody like that, whether I have a daughter or not. That's the metric I'm trying to get to. How do you get to that?
Well, the thing is, the selfish mentality, always showing up with the attitude of what I can gain, keeps you from getting there. When you have an understanding and respect for other people as you do for yourself, you can think in that way. You know what I'm saying? That causes the maturity in the mind to be like, how that's gonna make that person feel if I tell them that? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for sure.
How would I feel if I received it? How would I feel if my mom was treated in that way? You know what I'm saying? So it's a level of maturity that's gained. And I think it also depends on where you're getting your guidance from. Because every young man gets his idea of how to be a young man or gain popularity with women from somewhere.
Yeah.
Is it your favorite rapper? Was it your uncle them?
Yeah.
Was it, you know what I'm saying? Did you get it from a reliable source? Because otherwise, you just gonna regurgitate kind of the maturity level comes from wherever you got it from and you grow from that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no doubt.
So, but for me, it was just that level of respect, that level of maturity to know it's a person. First of all, this ain't just somebody I'm gonna get something up out of. It's a person. You know what I'm saying? So how would I want to be treated, and that's
Yeah.
look like you're feeling a little bad. I'm not gonna take advantage of your insecurities or nothing like that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna uplift you, like you said. You know what I'm saying?
I think you said it. It's like if you go into a situation only with what I gain, it's very hard to give.
Yes.
Because your giving is conditional based on what you
What
can
you gonna give me?
Am I able to give? Am I able to give without me getting anything from this? So like Sho Baraka said in line 2 one time, he's like, if anything, we should model our great hero, always give 100% and expect 0. You know what I'm saying? I love that line.
Yes,
it's just
sir.
like, am I willing to, if I don't get any reciprocity in this situation,
Yeah.
am I still going to give you the best of me?
Yeah.
Now, is that healthy? Is that a long term? Am I submitting myself to abuse? That's not what I'm saying.
Right.
But in this interaction, in this relationship, in this piece, am I making sure that I'm good and I'm whole and I'm not relying on you to make me whole?
Yeah.
Therefore, I can give to you even if you don't return that back to me.
Absolutely.
And if this is not a healthy thing, then I'm not going to do that forever. I'm not gonna
separate myself from this
I got to
situation.
separate myself
Right.
from the situation.
Yeah.
But it doesn't mean because you don't know how, or you're not healthy enough to return to me what I need, that I'm going to treat you any lesser.
Right.
It just means I may not allow myself to be treated poorly. But it doesn't mean I got to get, because when you don't know, when you don't have what you need from God, from your own self-care, from your own community, then when somebody doesn't return that to you, you can respond with revenge and spitefulness and get it back or whatever. And like when you get to that point, you just need to remove yourself because you don't want to debase yourself and start treating somebody outside of how they're supposed to be treated.
Good.
So for me, man, like it's got to start with Imago Dei, right? It's got to start with image of God. It's got to start with the starting place of every conversation I have with anybody, man, male or female, is you are made in the image of God, in his likeness, like me, worthy of dignity, value, and worth. And the Son of God thought you were so important that while we were sinners, Christ died for us. While we were on our worst day, he gave his life for the opportunity for you to respond and become all that he called you to be. So if the starting point from that, on your worst day, is image of God, and heaven thought you were worth that while you were in your sin, how dare I come to you when you having a bad day and treat you according to that bad day you have? How dare I not? So I gotta make myself get out of my flesh. And treat somebody with the calling from heaven that, bro, you're made in the image of God.